Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Black Sun Rising here at Sword and Key. This is one of our Pride Month games, and we are playing for the Trans Latina Coalition this month. The Trans Latina Coalition is a grassroots movement led by a group of transgender, gender expansive, and intersex TGI immigrant women in Los Angeles, California. They use their funding to expand services through Los Angeles County to break down barriers to essential services and ensure that all TGI individuals have access to comprehensive resources they need to thrive. So, there are donation incentives for this game. For $5, you can donate a +1 to a roll and choose who gets it. For $10, you can add a die to a roll and choose the character who gets it, or subtract a die from the roll and give it to me, and I will wield it as a weapon against my players, because that's always fun. For $15, you can gift a re-roll to a player. For $20, you can advance the clock, which, again, only I know what that means, and it's good for me and bad for them. If you want to be antagonistic, I guess. For $25, you can make trouble appear. And for $100 once per episode, you can pay for the Sign of the Apocalypse. What does that mean? Well, if we get a donation, maybe we'll find out. Anyway, before we get into things, we'll go around and introduce ourselves and talk about ourselves a little bit. And tonight we'll start with Sia.
Oh God. Oh, I'm so scared. I wasn't ready for that. Hi everyone, my name is C, also known online as cinesia. I need to update my bio because I am free from film. But yeah, we're playing some games and doing some TTRPG on my channel as well. And I am playing Delilah, the funeral home owner, who did some bad things last time. Ooh, she's just a girl.
And then we'll go to Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. I'm back. Tonight I'm going to be playing Rita Jones. We both use she, her pronouns, and she's about to be very upset with Delilah. You're muted.
I shouldn't have left my thumb on the button. That's my fault. And then Kit.
That's me. I am Kit. You can find me places at Kit Roll Cause tonight. I am Alice Stevens again. Whoops.
It's not your fault.
Listen, we tried to kill her the first time. It's not my fault it didn't work. Or maybe it did, and then it unworked. Unclear. I didn't ask to be born again.
I mean, who asked to be born in the first?
Listen, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Yeah. You had two nickels. And then Tori.
Hello, I'm Tori. You can find me all over the internet as that nerd Tori. I am playing Cora, who is our very anxious nonprofit worker by day and red string on the wall conspiracy theorist by night, apparently.
And then, unlike last week, I'll talk about myself here this time, I guess. I'm Cass. I'm running this game. I am not many places at the moment, but for June, you can find me here, and frequently you can find me over on Nerds with Dice, playing over there. We will not be joined by Sophia tonight. She is recovering. But we will see Jay next week as the adventure continues. So, that said, 30 years ago, the world changed. Most people don't know this. Most people are still unaware and largely unaffected. But the five of you were there, face to face with something terrible. A cult working to summon something to Earth, something ancient called from the darkest reaches of space. That summer camp was a means to an end, And despite the horrors of that night, the world was not lost. If not for your group's intervention, she wouldn't have ascended and contained this destruction to only Wood Lake. But in her last moments of control, she banished you from that strange realm, and now you have pulled her back. Those actions too have consequences, and the threads are starting to unravel. With the anchor now lost, the darkness is seeping in, and time is once again running out. Rita. Rita, you're standing on an island in the middle of a lake. The moon is on the horizon. It is far too large. It is impossibly close. The tidal force of this would be devastating if it were true. You try to move, and you can't. You don't remember how you got here. In front of you, you see Alice. Her arms are too long, and her body is growing as she changes and loses herself to this thing. You realize this is the last night you saw her. She looks at you, her eyes fully black and her face distorting. And the last thing you hear from Alice before Michael appears and wraps you in his arms is, "Help me." Rita, you wake up from this nightmare. Ava, what has Rita been doing in the last 30 years since that fateful night at camp?
Rita's life has been complicated to say the least. Michael returned from war just as her ritual made so. But she didn't word it the way that it should have been. All she did was say, ensure that he comes home. Didn't say what condition. He was fine for a while. They got married, they went to school, they moved in with Cora. Everything was very nice and very good and peaceful. But then the effects of Agent Orange started to take place for him. And he was deteriorating at a pace that they didn't expect. A part of her was trying to find everything she could to keep him around for as long as she can. But then it was getting too far gone. So she went to Michael with a proposal to live in a way that's unconventional, to say the least. He agreed. And then one weekend when Cora wasn't there to make sure that Cora did not faint from such an experience, Rita changed Michael. All things considered, he's dead. There was a car accident that left her with a scar over her heart and him gone. But he's technically still here, just in different ways. Protecting her, showing up on occasion to talk, help her around the house, still love her. And after the panic of Cora when she came home, things went back to a specific type of normalcy. And Rita became a writer. Not something she expected, per se, but visions and hauntings in the back of her mind inspired her. And her own connection to the supernatural kind of made it very apparent that she would get into horror and mystery novels. So she's successful in that, and it keeps her busy until, I guess, this moment now.
It's been a little bit since Michael has appeared to you, Rita, without you asking for time with him. As the nature of the relationship, as the, for lack of a better term, contract was written a certain way. And I will just say above board, since we've said what everyone's playing, Rita, you are the pararomantic now. But you know in that dream that that was actually Michael appearing to rescue you from the nightmare. And it's been a long, long time since you've thought about anything relating to that night in such detail.
Okay. She grabs for her necklace that she tends to keep around her. The protection pouch is still there. She reaches to the side for Michael, trying to feel his transparent but somewhat still solidified form, and just gripping his hand as a way of saying thank you. We should call Cora. We should call Cora.
We live together.
I think she's away right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot what year it was. I was like, we don't have cell phones, but it is the early... It's the 2010s. They have cell phones.
Not that that would work in your panic room.
I'm not in my panic room, I don't think.
I mean, Rita doesn't know where you are. If Rita thinks you're at home, the panic room might be the first
I
place
told
to check.
Michael to tell Rita I was leaving, if you remember.
That's true. But then the question becomes, was Michael home?
That's the magical thing
I like
about
that. I like that. I like the idea that Cora just always assumes Michael is home. Like, maybe he's invisible sometimes. I don't know. Like, he's just there all the time, right? So,
Yeah, it's like the two parents from Beetlejuice living in the attic. That's where they live now.
Oh, he's just in the garden right now. It's fine. I kind of think that Michael is able to travel with Rita a good chunk of the time, but the strain sometimes gets too much that he typically does just stay home on occasion. So I think he was there. Probably just, again, invisible to Cora because he needed to rest. But I think he was there in that moment.
Okay. I will take in what you've both said. I'm going to roll a d6, and we'll see if Michael was capable of hearing Cora say, let Rita know. And if that's true, then maybe you will call Cora's cell phone instead of the house. The dice like you tonight. That's a 6. I will say Michael delivers that message.
Yay. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. If Jay's with them, it should be fine. Now I'm still calling, and she'll pull up Cora's number and wait to see how she answers.
I can't wait to know when this phone rings.
I'm so
Like, what am I
curious.
looking at?
Okay. That's now now some timey-wiminess is gonna have to have happened. So last we saw the rest of you, Delilah had just said, I believe something along the lines of, say hello to Alice. The first thing that happens is Jay faints. and collapses to the floor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cora, how do you react?
I think I scream. I'm just like,
Alice jumps like, what? What's going on?
Hey, it's okay.
Oh, it's me. Right.
You're so loud, your mic cuts you off.
oh, sorry.
You're panicking too much.
We're the same in this regard, Tori.
It's used to real life Tori panicking too much. Basically, I'm like, what did you do? And then, why is it talking?
It's fine. It's okay. Let's everybody breathe. Okay? Deep breath in, long breath out, or whatever you need to do. It's
This is not breathing exercises time. Breathing exercises is when your brain is making you anxious about things that aren't a clear and present danger. This is a clear and present danger.
it's disrespectful. Cora.
I think making weird simulacrums of children we knew when we were children is disrespectful.
It's not like that. It's a little different. I listen. Can you like be happy? She's back. She's alive.
She's not.
Yes. Look. Okay. Can you not say that in front of her?
What did you
I'm
do?
Alice. I'm so sorry. I remember I told you about.
Delilah, what did you do?
I'm not going to hurt you.
See?
See, that's how we know this is a simulacrum and not actual Alice.
What do you mean? Do you think actual Alice would be here and be like, "Yes, I'm gonna murder all of you"? When did the last time she ever said that?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Okay, that's. I shouldn't have told anyone.
Also,
I'm sorry.
it's why is no one worried about Jay?
That's a good point.
I think
I'm gonna.
soon,
Yes, go
as
ahead.
soon as Alice hears that that's Jay, concern. Um, like running over to Jay, kneeling down beside him, like doesn't know what she's looking for, but like also doesn't know why she's doing it. Just there is concern that he's not okay.
It's okay, Alice. He's fine. He just um was too surprised to find out that his favorite candy is back in store. Remember what we talked about?
I told you they would be mad at me.
And they not mad. They mad at me.
Are you mad? Looking at Cora.
Who are you mad at?
I'm mad at Delilah. I don't know what you
There
are.
you go.
I think being mad at non-human entities is like morally problematic. So I'll be mad at Delilah. I'm mad at Delilah.
Okay, Cora, I have a quick question for you. Alice, just ignore what I'm gonna say right now. Cora, if let's imagine that you are right and this is not Alice and this is something. Do you think saying all of this stuff to her face will be like a good thing to you for you? Do
I
you think that
Well, then we should go talk about this somewhere else then, perhaps.
okay, maybe we should take care of Jay first.
Ah!
And I'm gonna go and try to get Jay on the sofa or something. But I want to try secretly get maybe a piece of hair or something of Jay.
Okay. Hmm.
Now, are there contested roles in this?
I mean, I don't think rules as written there are, but when has that ever stopped us?
'Cause I think Alice's
Okay.
goal is to protect him.
Okay. So I think we're gonna do Delilah, you are going to have to roll to act under pressure. So you'll roll with your plus cool. Alice, I think you'll roll to help out, which is also with plus cool.
Let's roll with me. 5. Jeez.
Can I argue I'm trying to protect somebody with physical means? I will physically get in
Sure, you'll
Delilah's
physically
way.
get in the way. Sure, you can roll with tough to protect Jay.
13.
God fucking damn it. I'm gonna go. That's it.
That's my
I'm gonna,
brother.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't
fist
know
fight my
you.
dice. It's okay.
I think physically picks him up. Like, sees you walking with intent, physically lifts him up.
Yeah. So, Cora, you see this 17-year-old girl pick up Jay, a grown man. Realistically, like it's pretty easy.
Delilah? Delilah?
Yes.
Delilah?
What?
And then the phone rings.
I jump about 6 inches into the air because that's startling when you're anxious. I look at the caller ID. I see that it's Ava, and I go, "Oh, thank God!" And I flip my flip phone open. I go, "Ava!"
I only have a couple of questions for you, dear.
Ah,
Where are you? And
Delilah's.
is this going to be a situation where I'm going to be very upset?
I think very upset doesn't quite qualify what you are about to be.
Is this something where perhaps weapons may need to be involved?
I don't think Delilah's gonna like that, but yes. Also, Jay is unconscious.
Oh, okay, I will bring the gun then. Okay, I'll be over there in about 30 minutes. Do you need me to get anything for you while I'm out?
This is the scariest. This is bad. This is extremely bad. I just need you to get here as fast as you can.
Okay, I'll pick up some tea for you. Goodbye.
You, like, okay, okay. Ava's coming. Ava's coming. Everything's gonna be okay. Ava's coming. So everything
Rita.
is going to be
Rita.
Oh, sorry. God damn it. I did this last time too.
Yes.
I can't keep anybody's name straight. Anyway, Rita's coming. Everything's gonna be okay. Rita's coming. Rita's coming. Everything's gonna be fine. We're okay now. Everything's good. Rita's coming.
Just coming.
Yes. Another person is coming. Her name is Rita. Everything's gonna be okay.
Is Jay breathing? I'm not a doctor. I'm 17.
I mean, it would be really mean of me to kill Jay when Jay's not here. So, yes,
I
Jay
know,
is
but
breathing.
Alice doesn't know this.
Right, yes. If someone who's not Alice would like to try and figure out if Jay is breathing.
I certainly can. Yeah. Let me do that, because I'm also worried about him. What do I roll? Uh-oh, why can't I? Oh, I thought people were talking. I couldn't hear them.
I think in this case, being that you are full of panic and now you're trying to figure out if Jay's okay, I think you should try and act under pressure.
Sick. Oh God, how do I do that? I don't have the right sheet up.
So, 2d6 with your cool.
Okay, I can totally keep cool. I say with 0 to cool. That's a 3 total.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
It's about what we expected.
It tracks.
It's what we should have expected to happen.
Okay. I think, Cora, you do manage to determine that Jay is breathing.
Oh, good.
But then the gravity of the situation forces you into starting to hyperventilate.
Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Okay, he's breathing, I guess, but that's about the only good thing that's happening right now.
I'm just gonna I'm not gonna talk or anything. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen. I'm gonna make chamomile tea. I'm gonna breed it to Cora.
Everyone's bringing tea.
You have that vibe of like needs tea.
I think I just have that as a person in real life.
I think if people are not trying to get at Jay, Alice will like set him on like the couch, like a more comfortable place than passed out on the floor. Um, and then we'll just sort of kneel next to the couch, just sort of staring at him, trying to put the pieces together, trying to remember who this guy is and why he feels important. Why do I care? And if Cora looks too hard, her knees aren't bending the right way when she's kneeling. But don't worry about it. It's fine.
I am just praying to God that I am too busy hyperventilating to notice.
Who's looking
that.
at knees? Right?
Yeah, I'm hyperventilating. I'm not looking at knees
It's
because
fine.
otherwise
You
I would
know what?
hyperventilate more.
I'm gonna come up to Alice in a very motherly way, bend her knees correctly. Like we don't do that. Just gentle touch.
They don't they don't do that. What?
It's fine. It's just yeah. It might listen. Cora and soon Rita, they a little bit more sensitive to a lot of those things. So I don't wanna shock them more than they already are, okay? It's you didn't do anything wrong. It's all good. It's just as I said, they need some time to get used to this idea, to something that never happened to them.
Why do they have to get used to it?
Because
They don't like me. They don't want me here. That's
it's
fine.
not about that. They scared for you and off you. What I did, Alice, what I did to you is not normal. It's not something that happens. It's not something that other people do. And when something that people don't know happens, they naturally scared of it.
So you knew they would be scared
I was
of
hoping
this,
not.
of me.
No, I was really hoping that they would be normal about it. Or at least they will, be open to hear me out and hear whatever is happening out instead of just immediately, um denying it.
But
Explaining how the
hoping.
situation is not normal and then asking us to be normal about it is killing me.
But you were hoping. Which means that you knew that it might happen this way. You knew this would happen to him and you did it. Anyway.
Not to him. Here's the thing. I was hoping that this is not my place to tell you he is the one who needs to talk to you. Okay? And I don't think this is my place to have this conversation with you or with him.
But he can't. Because you did this to me and it hurt him.
It didn't hurt him. He was just so
He seems hurt.
we look at you see how your knees can do this thing and all of that. We humans are way more fragile than you are. Uh,
And you brought me here to let me hurt them.
I was hoping that that's gonna be something that he will be. Here's the thing: we as humans get when we see something unexpected, whether it's good thing or bad thing, it can be overwhelming. And seeing you is definitely extremely overwhelming to him.
Are you going to put me back?
No. I didn't go through all of the stuff, through all of the trouble, through years of research and work to put you back.
And what about what they're going through?
That is their choice.
What about what I'm going through?
That is going to be your choice. If you will want to go back, I will not say no. And I'm gonna pink. I promise. If you want to go back, I will not be against it. I will help you. I promise.
There is a very, very apparent look of distrust. But she will pinky swear with you. And you're attuned to like magical nonsense. That I think holds weight
Mm-hmm.
in a magical sense that a normal pinky swear might not. Intense fucking eye contact. Like
Same, but I'm like, I promise. What I did was very what I did was very selfish. And I don't think putting you back is anyone's choice but yours. I've seen you, or whatever version of you I've seen, having no choice, being their choice taken. And I really was hoping to give you a second chance to make those choices for yourself, to have agency. Even if that agency is um, finding a final rest.
it really feels like this decision is just taking agency from everyone else.
And we're gonna leave that hang in the air for a moment. Because what is a pride game without emotional trauma? Rita, how do you get to Delilah's not morgue, funeral parlor that
Funeral
she
parlor,
lives
yeah.
above?
Uh, one of the things that I got from my playbook is a motorcycle. So she is, which is also how she has a gun. So she is gathering her things, making sure that her own journals of the supernatural stuff is in her bag. She has her cards. She's checking in Cora's room to make sure that the protection charm that she made for her is not there. Seeing she doesn't really see it, so assuming that Cora has it, breathes a sigh of relief. And then I think she will go to Michael, not in like a in the rule book like sort of way, but just recapping what the phone call was and essentially saying, "You have me. I have you. I should be fine, but in case I miss something, stay with me, okay?" And with that confirmation, she'll drive off. She'll make sure to get Cora's specialty order of tea, and then she'll make her way there.
Okay. It's late, so I think you have to get the tea from like an all-night quick stop type situation.
Yeah, and that's Cora's specialty one.
It's like a whatever this region's equivalent of a Wawa is. And why would you go anywhere else?
Exactly.
Rita, as you go into the store and pick up the tea, how long does it take before you realize everybody stopped what they were doing and is kind of tracking you with their eyes?
Oh, it's practically instantaneous. There is there's several reasons at play. One, she's well known as an author, even if it's a niche thing. But then also, unfortunately, she's black. She is going to notice when people are intentionally looking at her.
That's definitely fair. That's definitely fair. But I think this is different than being famous, or I don't want to make light of it,
Profanity.
right, but garden variety racism.
Hmm.
This is like they track you in a way where they're all, if you walk, they all like turn at the same time. It's too coordinated. It's uncanny. And I think you take that breath and you blink your eyes a couple times, and the music of the store kind of comes back. It had kind of been drowned out for a second, and everything feels normal now. The people are going about their own business. The only person paying attention to you is the cashier helping you.
Wonderful. I don't know what happened exactly, but I feel like Delilah fucked something up. Something just tells me it was Delilah. And she will leave the store.
All right. You get back on your motorcycle. It'll be another 10 minutes to get to Delilah's. So, we'll move back to the house. um, Cora, I think you stepped away a little bit. You didn't, I don't know that you left the room but with Alice and Delilah, but
I had to go somewhere to pace back and forth.
yeah. Tori, I want you to tell me, now that things are starting to come back, as far as like memories because of all the things happening, what does Cora remember from camp?
I think Cora remembers first and foremost how terrified they were. Um, that was really like a obviously a formative traumatic experience for all of them, but like really something that set a lot in place a lot of the anxiety that they carry to this day. And so I think she really remembers being terrified and she remembers running. Um, and then she very clearly remembers seeing dead bodies for the first time in her life. And then, sort of overarching all of it, she remembers that Ava took care of them. Rita took care of them. God damn it. I'm going to do it right eventually. The final episode, I'll get it right. But Rita took care of them. I think that's what she remembers, like, above all. So, like, Rita was the one who took care of them. Rita made sure they didn't all die. Like, probably, I guess we all kind of helped, but in Cora's mind, it was Rita who made sure they didn't die.
And what does Cora remember about Alice?
I feel like she doesn't remember Alice super clearly. I feel like the what's gotten clouded by whether the memory loss situation or time or anxiety, because like when you go through a traumatic experience, it's very hard to remember details other than like very specific snapshots of things. So I feel like what she primarily remembers of Alice is being afraid of Alice, and Alice in her like scary form, and Alice being the threat that almost killed them all. Um, so she logically knows Alice was at one point human, but all she remembers of Alice is monstrous Alice.
Other than living with Rita and your life there, how often did you talk to Jay? And how often did Jay bring up Alice?
I feel so. Cora never talked about like the supernatural aspect of what happened to them outside with anyone other than Rita. But I think I think Cora stayed in like sort of casual, like not close contact, not super close contact with Jay, but like maybe they saw each other a few times a year. Maybe if like Jay threw a barbecue, they would go, or like maybe they'd see each other, over like a holiday because like Jay works in a school, so like maybe when the kids were on school break, they would make time to get lunch or something, but not like super often. And I think if I think if he talked about his sister, they would mention more in the context of like not so much about what happened to them, but more in the context of like, oh, his sister who passed away when we were kids, like unless I feel like in Cora's mind, Alice, the monstrous being, and Jay's sister are two different people. Like she's had to separate that in her head.
Okay.
So she's able to show sympathy to Jay's grief at losing a sibling as a child, which is horrendous, but also like Alice is scary monster to Cora.
Okay. At what point in the conversation that Delilah and Alice are having over Jay's body do you manage to calm yourself and go join them?
I think probably right at the end when Alice is saying, "Aren't you taking agency away from everyone?" And I think Cora would interject, uh, the, she has a point. That the being has a point.
I What did you want me to do? To go consult every single one of you?
I mean, like at the very least, you should probably ask Rita. Like if none of if you, but also like Jay, like you really should have asked Jay. And like Rita from like a practical standpoint, you could have not told me. I mean, I can understand why someone wanted to tell me. It's fine.
Cora,
Like
it's
I
done.
get it.
Cora, it's done.
Unfortunately,
I cannot and I will not undo it. If you want to talk about something, talk about stuff that how you gonna emotionally deal with it. And maybe you should talk to Alice, not to me, and not treat her as a goddamn thing in the room.
Well, we aren't. Are you quite sure what Alice is right now? Like, are you positive? Do you know? Because I
Know
don't.
what?
Like, is she human? Is she a ghost? Is she a zombie? Is she a homunculus? Is
You can
she
ask
a
her,
construct?
and I know that she is, and that's all that matters to me.
But you don't know personally.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't matter to me.
Oh dear. And I think Cora would turn to Alice and say, "Hi. Do you prefer to be called Alice, or is there something else that we should call you?" I don't know if Delilah asked you that.
I I think Alice is right.
Okay, if that changes, let me know. Um, do you have a concept of what you are? I know that's like a really like philosophers debate this topic. Do you have a concept of what you are?
Maybe. Hmm. I th- I think
Is
I
it human?
I think it was.
Right, yeah, no, I got that, yeah. But not anymore.
And then it wasn't for a long time.
Yep.
It wasn't anything for a long time.
I'm gonna write so many notes about this later, but I am being good and focusing on this conversation.
You can write.
Is that okay? I don't want to be rude. Sometimes
I
I'm rude and I don't mean
is
to be.
writing rude.
Some people think so. Anyway, and she pulls out a notebook and starts. So you were nothing for a long time. But like what now what?
Almost like before the nothing, but there's less
Less.
now. I don't remember
That's fine.
all of it, or maybe I do and there wasn't much of it. I This
That's totally fine.
just changed, so I don't.
Yeah, no. Things when they're fresh are hard to sort of hold in your head. And you can kind of get the impression that Cora is sort of slipping into work mode because remember what Cora does for a living, for anyone who wasn't here before, is that she helps run a nonprofit for kids who've been victims of traumatic experiences and or violence. So this
Right on the
feels
money.
this feels very normal for Cora in like a way that like the anxious part of her brain is trying to fight against. Yeah, okay, so that's all really interesting, and it's cool that you can like articulate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, if you change your mind about anything, like how you'd like to be referred to, let me know. I'm gonna go back and talk to Delilah some more over here on this side of the room.
I don't want to be called dead.
Okay, interesting. But it kind of tracks with what you said. Interesting. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Not
You said
dead.
less. Do you know, like, do you know where less, what feels less?
I think I should know, and I don't. And that
It's
feels
okay.
less.
No, it's
No, I
fine.
think I should. I think that is I think that's what's less.
Hmm.
There's loud banging coming from downstairs.
There we go.
Oh,
Alice,
thank God.
I want you to understand. I want you to take. Rita is not gonna like you. Remember, I said that the other one's gonna like you, and they're just not gonna. Rita is not gonna like you.
Is she going to do that? Pointing to Jay.
Oh no.
No,
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 she's not
no.
gonna faint. Oh no. You're probably gonna
The
wish you
very
would.
opposite.
You can do
Yes.
whatever the very opposite of fainting is.
I just don't want to hurt anybody.
I
You're not
wouldn't
gonna hurt her.
worry. I
Yeah.
don't think any supernatural. I'm not calling you dead. I'm saying this is supernatural, and it is. Everybody can agree this is supernatural. I don't think anything supernatural can hurt Rita at this point.
Good. Good.
And then I'm just standing, I was like, hey, Cora,
Yep.
can you open the door? I
Fine.
don't want to.
Yeah. No, yeah, I wouldn't either if I was you at this point. And then I walk downstairs and I go and open Delilah's front door.
Oh,
Hi!
thank goodness you're okay.
I am physically unharmed. Mentally, I am going to need like 3 extra therapy sessions.
Oh, that's understandable. Here's your usual coffee, your tea order.
Thank you.
Weird stuff happened when I went to go pick it up. There was a moment when the music kind of stopped, and then everyone in there looked at me.
Did you see people in cloaks?
I didn't see cloaks,
Cool.
but everyone in that Wawa equivalent
Yeah.
just all stopped and stared at me, and then it went back to normal.
Yeah, we saw people. Jay and I saw people in cloaks on our way here. It's pretty freaking crazy.
Joy.
Joyful. Yeah. Are you ready
Where
to
the
go
hell-
see something that's going to make that experience in the Wawa seem like nothing?
Oh, absolutely,
Do you
absolutely.
want me to tell you in advance, or do you just want to be surprised when you get upstairs?
Can you at least confirm for me that it is Delilah's doing, correct?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
And she
God
is,
damn,
I
goth.
will mention, unrepentant and not looking for forgiveness.
Okay. Goes
Let's
upstairs.
go upstairs.
I want to imagine that you guys open the door to me giving Alice a handful of what was it, pretzel M&Ms? The one that you
Pretzel M&Ms. They're new.
Yep. As I'm like opening,
They're
I'm
really
like
good.
pouring some into your hand.
And I let Rita walk into the room first.
Standing over Jay's body, eating pretzel M&Ms.
Hi.
Give me 2 seconds of explanation as to why I don't shoot that person in the head because they're eating damn pretzel M&Ms in front over the body of Jay.
Jay's fine. Jay just
Jay's
fainted.
breathing.
You
Oh,
can
thank you,
check.
thank you.
Jay's fine.
Okay.
I'm just right away.
Yeah, Jay's
fine.
unconscious but breathing.
Yes.
Okay, that's understandable. Do I have to chase you to punch you in the face right now, Delilah? Or will you just be willing to accept it?
That would be fair. But
Okay.
I really like my face. Can you do somewhere else?
Okay, where would you like me to punch you? Or kick you, if it
Where-
isn't below the stomach.
Whatever will make you feel better.
Hmm.
To be fair, I do understand this is a very selfish thing that I did, but it's done. I did it.
Oh, yes, no, I was warned that you knew that you did this. You're not apologizing for doing this, even though you probably should.
Why
To
would I
several
apologize
people.
for this?
One,
Okay,
I
I might
pointed
apologize
Jay
to Jay,
on the floor.
but I cannot apologize to Jay while he's unconscious.
pause real quick for you. Looks at Alice. Are you the Alice that we knew way back in the day that I would love to have strangled way back in the day, or are you something slightly different?
Oh, I have notes somewhat related to that, and I show you
Ooh,
what
let
I
me see.
wrote.
Okay. Okay. So for right now, I'm not going to put all of my anger on you. You seem to be essentially kind of like a newborn or just an empty vessel, so to speak, and you're getting adjusted to everything. So I'm not going to be angry at you. Pause it and looks back at Delilah. That's another person that I hoped you apologize for, because why in the living hell Did you bring back someone without a lot of knowledge as to what was going to happen, I'm assuming, without telling anyone who was involved in this situation, who was involved in a cult, tried to gaslight and manipulate us into participating with our bodies being sacrificed to that cult,
Yeah, fully
and
tried
think
to
it's
kill
okay?
us.
Tried to kill us, killed Tammy. Did you forget Tammy? Did you go to her gravesite and say, hey, I'm about to bring back your murderer? Sorry. Did you really stop to think at any point that we would be okay with this? That the ghost of Tammy is going to be okay with this? That Jay
He
would be
didn't
okay
try to
with this?
resurrect Tammy.
Yeah. And then also, just Alice. Did she want to come back? Did you really think these things through, Delilah? I'm gonna punch you in the taint. I'm like in the cunt. That's all I'm gonna do now. Because you're thinking with your cooch, I think, at this point.
She's the one who contacted me.
Please roll kick some ass.
Please roll to punch and pooch.
Just kick, Spartan kick up in there. All right, that is a 9.
Okay. You kick Delilah. You both. Okay, so the way this is worded, on a 7+, you and whatever you're inflicting harm on, you both inflict harm on each other. So you kick Delilah. What happens that you end up taking harm also?
I'm wearing like to help you. I'm wearing like a bunch of like metal on me, so that might be.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
That darn
And these are
goth
like
belt.
not like combat boot situations. They're like kind of regular, like maybe heels. So the spikes are gonna go through. Fuck! Delilah, you fucking goth! I knew that you would be doing something like this. I did not expect it was gonna be 30 fucking years later.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna, even though I'm in pain, I'm gonna like go to the fridge and get you an ice pack. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh my
That's
god,
fair.
you're making my anger so confused right now. Why are you getting me an ice pack? I just kicked you.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here pretend like I did not deserve that. I
Okay,
really
good.
appreciate that you didn't hit her. She didn't do anything. So,
To
yes.
that point, did you say I killed someone?
The version of you that we knew, yes.
How
Yeah,
many?
you don't have to be that person, I don't think.
Well, it's kind of hard to say. We at least have maybe one firm confirmation, and then maybe the work that you did with the cult kind of led to the
Okay,
death
we
of
don't know
several
if it
others.
was
There
her
was
or her.
definitely more than one. I seem to remember some horrifying thing of a kid in the kitchen.
Yeah, but
I
we don't
remember
know if
seeing
that was
multiple
her that
corpses.
did it. That's why I'm saying she
Oh.
assisted with those murders, accessory to murder, a lot
I
of
suppose,
them.
yeah.
Okay, to be fair, we don't know if it was like she who did that.
That's why I kept saying the version of you that we
Yes.
knew. Right now, I'm still on the fence as to how to really feel about you right now, but for right now, I'm casting away judgment. I'm just observing. Most of the ire is for Delilah, and I'm slightly calming down a little bit. Thank you for the ice pack. God, you frustrate me.
Alice, when they bring up that you murdered someone and they say the name Tammy, you remember a few things. What do you remember about Tammy?
I think the first thing that sort of comes to mind is her voice. I don't think the face like populates in her brain, but just sort of like the vibe, the timbre of her voice, like listening through a wall. Like there's no words. It's just that sort of sense memory of like that's what this person sounded like. And there's also sort of like flashes of moments, I think largely of that last conversation, the last walk through the woods and by the beach on the lake. And it doesn't make sense because it was a heated conversation, but it wasn't a bad conversation, all told. At least not the way Alice remembers it. But then there's the flash of a knife and blood and bushes, and those two things don't feel connected, but she knows in her soul that they are, and she doesn't want to believe it. But it's seeming more and more like maybe she shouldn't have come back.
Does anyone notice the, I guess, emotions kind of coming across Alice's face when she remembers these things?
I think I'm kind of used to her going through like a moments like this, and I learned not to hover, give her space.
Rita's watching. She's kind of taking it in.
Cora's still taking notes. Cora's working on refining notes.
I think it's clear then to all of you, not necessarily that Alice is remembering something, because how do you differentiate a thought from a memory like that? But it's obvious that something sparked something.
Hey, Alice, do you need space? A moment?
You want me to go?
No. Do you want to?
She's not looking at you.
Oh.
I honestly don't know what I want from you right now. The last time we saw a version of you, I swore to literally kill you. But here you are, not quite what we remember. Seemingly dubious consent wise of being here. So I'm not quite sure. What's going on in your head?
I don't need to kill anyone this time, do I?
That's not a question for me. If it was me, I would have said, why did you kill those people in the first place? That
I
was
don't
a
know.
different group.
I think you ask that question out loud, but you're not actually asking Rita, are you? You're expecting a response
I'm not sure at
somehow.
this point if it's from Delilah or something else.
Hmm.
You don't get that response you expect. You don't get a response at all.
Hey, Alice,
Why did you bring me
remember
back? What do I need to
remember
do?
remember last time we talked and I said about choice. Last time you were here, something something used you? Something made you do what it wanted you to do. And I wanted to give you a second chance when you can do what you want to do. You don't need to follow whatever this voice tells you.
I don't hear a voice. You brought me back.
I've heard you. I've heard you talk to me.
I did.
I mean, you did say you don't remember anything before or after, so
Not nothing. Not anymore.
yes, but it's still spotty and still here and there.
I remember you. I don't remember talking to you.
It's okay. It's maybe you will. Maybe you won't. It's fine. It's
What if it wasn't me that told you to bring me back? What if it was. What if it's using you now? What if it's
it was
using me?
what it was your voice. It was you. It was you.
Cora's
It
gonna
knew it knew things.
Cora's gonna chime in and be like, I do think it's reasonable to assume that whatever horrible, horrifying cosmic monster did this last time might have the capability of mimicking a voice.
No, it's no. It's no. But it worked. She's here. She's herself, at least in some way.
I would like to use the ability Spirit Touched in kind of in combination with a supernatural guide. I would like to reach out to Michael. He will make his presence not known to anyone except Cora. And she's simply gonna just whisper, "You heard all that? What's your take on this? What do we see?" And with Spirit Touch, I roll weird. On a 10 plus, I can sense weird supernatural shit. But in combination with Spirit Guide, I can roll my charm because I'm actually having my guide help me with this. Ooh, lovely. That is a 10.
Okay. Does it say things like what happens on a 7, a to 9, a 10, etc.?
Yeah, on a 7 to 9, choose either sense them fully, but they notice you too, or you sense only impressions.
Okay, so you did get a 10. Is there something for a 10 on there?
You can sense them fully.
Okay. You get from Michael. You get the sense that Delilah is a witch. Being the Hex playbook, Michael would probably interpret that in a way like it's like a witch. You know, she has magic now. Maybe she's had magic for a long time. You also get that Alice is not human fully, but she's, because of what Delilah did, there's a certain amount of Delilah controls her kind of the way you control Michael. They're not, 100% the same, but it's a summoning. Alice has been summoned. And in a summoning, you make sure that you have control of the summoned thing. You don't get the sense of anything cosmic interfering with Delilah in this moment. There is a lingering sense of that on Alice, but being that what happened to Alice at the end of camp, that's not entirely unsurprising.
She'll kind of tap Cora a little bit on the arm and kind of just mumble that essentially that information, but she'll still kind of watch Alice and Delilah talk. I don't think right now. She kind of wants temperatures to cool a little bit more before approaching that out in the open.
All right.
Yeah, Cora's gonna write all that down.
Rita leans in and tells you that, and you start writing your notes. And I'm curious, in the hubbub of everything happening and Rita arriving, did you remember to shut and lock the front door?
Hope I did, Cass. I hope I did. I
Rita
probably did.
would! This is a paranoid situation!
If anyone would, it would be Rita. To be fair.
That's true. If anyone would, it would be Rita, but I have some trouble to make, so...
God fuck.
No. What's a lock to a critter?
The wind
I think-
unlocks it.
It's a raccoon.
I think you
You're so
hear... So yes, I think you did lock the door, but I think you hear the sound of the door being busted open. And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Ah!
This can only end well.
Of course.
So much so.
Welcome back to episode 2 of Black Sun Rising. We left off with a discussion, an argument. I think I could argue either way for that. And a loud crash happening from downstairs.
I would say as soon as I hear that, I don't I don't think twice. I lift the carpet. And on the carpet you guys see on the wooden floor, there is a circle drawn in like runes and kind of like small things. And I just pull you all in the circle. And I was like, somebody needs to grab Jay.
I'm grabbing. I'm already grabbing. Is this the same circle?
No.
Okay.
Delilah
to know.
has circles for every occasion.
Circles all the way down.
Hey, I have hobbies, okay?
Yeah, we know.
God forbid girl has a hobby, okay?
It's me. I'm hobbies.
I think as soon as the circle is uncovered, you do see that Cora is starting to draw it in her notebook.
I take my gun out. Just in case. Just in case. Not that I don't trust you, but trust has been
I
declined to like
understand.
a decent amount.
Oh, trust me, there's no offense. Understandable.
Okay, as long as we're
Alright.
clear.
Delilah, I'm gonna need you to roll to use magic.
Yeah. Was it weird?
Yes, it is weird.
Oh my god, it's 10. I have a
Okay.
good roll. Oh my god.
So, what are you trying to achieve? How do you cast the spell? And then, if you have a 10, how does it? What is the effect?
Um, so 10 is like the top, like the highest level, right? The success 10 is like the top critical. Well, basically this is a success. Yeah.
So if
Well,
you get a 10
basically
plus,
this is a
the magic works without issue. You choose your effect.
Mhm.
If you get a 12 plus, I will give you some additional benefit.
Oh, I'm not that good yet. Um, this is basically like a basic protection spell that creates a kind of invisible barrier around everybody who's inside the circle.
Okay. So you want to prevent a specific person or type of creature from crossing through the circle?
Any supernatural specifically. In case. You know why I set it up there. So you know
What about Alice?
What about Alice?
Okay, any harmful? That's a good point.
If I'm trapped in this circle, I need to know.
Basic is like any harmful thing. It was made against harmful spirits.
What about
so-
Alice?
It's not harmful!
You just told me
At
I
least
killed
be
a bitch.
outside the circle.
Okay,
Okay.
so
I know what Delilah's intention is, even though it was phrased a certain way. I'm
I'm
gonna
just a girl.
roll the d6, and that'll determine whether or not Alice is in the circle safe with the rest of you or not.
If you're not with us, at least you can hang out with Michael, even though you can't see him. Or maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't think I know that Michael exists.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Because I wasn't there when Michael happened.
Yeah, that's true.
A shimmering barrier appears around the circle. Alice, you are outside of it. Delilah, Rita, Cora, and Jay are all inside of it.
I'll step outside.
I push her back in.
Does it work when you're not in it?
No.
Oh my
So
god.
you
No,
want to have us killed?
No, I mean
No.
it doesn't work on me.
Okay.
I'm bad with words today. God damn
If
it.
you step out of this circle, Alice is shoving you back in.
Here's the thing. From what I know about magic, both real and, in fictional
Mhm.
stories, if Delilah crosses over that line, the spell fails immediately.
Why
And you
does
definitely
magic have
can't
to be that
be-
difficult? My god.
Why does magic have to be difficult?
Like,
'Cause
can
if
it be
wasn't,
easy?
everyone would be using it.
Rita's literally just rolling her eyes and, oh, God.
So- I'm willing to give you the do-over and say you don't cross the circle after
Okay,
it
I don't
goes up.
cross, yes.
Okay.
I would yell at Alice immediately. I was like, Alice, the pantry closet. Go in there and lock yourself there. Now, don't ask questions.
I thought I had a choice this time. And she'll head down the
Please?
stairs.
Like, please. Oh my god.
I think on the way down the stairs passes like one of those like tall lamps, because the overhead light is evil and we don't trust it. And I think just picks it up and like spins it so that like the force will like chuck the lampshade off of it. Just wielding that and walks down the stairs towards the door.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
See, she's not. That's not Alice like I remember Alice. With the lampshade and the.
We weren't gym buddies. You don't know.
You know what? I don't care. I'm running out.
Okay.
Too late. You're not
Protect-
there. You cannot stop
Protect
me.
Jay!
You cannot stop me.
Bruh.
Wait,
Okay,
what are you
okay.
doing?
She leaves the circle. Okay.
No, we're yanking this bitch back in. Like, what the fuck are you
Wait,
doing?
wait.
We're
wait.
yanking.
I have a
I will
thing.
grapple.
Wait, I think if we let her go, I have a thing.
Oh no.
Okay. I would like to roll plus weird. Do we roll 2d6s? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Roll plus weird to use magic. Well, that's only a 6, so actually... okay, on a miss, I can ask a question anyway, but that will mean I was personally complicit in creating the situation I am now dealing with.
You can have +1 from the bonus that we have.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think
So,
7 will pull you to be.
It will be. I take my +1. Thank you very much. Thank God someone else remembers when we have bonuses.
I was about to be like.
So I'm using
yeah,
my
you have a
ability
roll.
Dark Past. I would like to ask a question. I would like to ask, what black magic do I know that could help here? Because I've been studying. I have lots of books.
Aw, my favorite wizard.
How did this become a D&D party? We've got a barbarian, we've got a warlock, we've got a wizard, we've got a sorcerer. It's all coming together.
And you have Jay, who is obviously the fighter.
And yes, and Jay, our fighter.
Okay.
The only sane one here.
Well, the way that was worded, what dark magic do you know?
That could help us.
Yeah, help you. But dark magic isn't used for protection. Dark magic is used to hurt.
I got a 7!
On a 7,
Loophole.
you know that dark magic is used to hurt, not protect. That doesn't
And sorry,
mean
it
it's
doesn't
not...
say dark magic, it says black magic. And what black magic do I know that could help here?
I feel like that's splitting hairs now, Tori.
And it says that could help here.
I'm getting to the helpful part, but help doesn't necessarily mean protect. I think you know a blood magic spell. I think you can attack something with blood. Your blood. Alice, you stomp down the stairs. Well, do you stomp down the stairs or do you go gently down the stairs? You picked up the lamp, so I assume stomp.
I don't know that I can go gently anywhere, just sort of based
Certainly
on the
not
everything
into
that
that
I
good
am.
night.
No. Despite my best efforts. No, I think just like normal. I don't think I'm like being aggressive. I'm not going down the stairs stompy, but like I'm not kidding myself that I can be stealthy about this. I'm not built like that anymore.
Fair enough. You go down the stairs, and I think Delilah, is this building set up where the stairs are pretty close to like the front door, or is it more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine like the, old kind of houses where you enter and there's like right away a staircase. Like,
Okay. Alice, you start to go down the stairs and you see the door has been smashed open, kicked open. The lock has ripped from the frame and the door has swung all the way open. And you see... Oh, what was her name? You know this person, Alice. You don't remember their name. you see the nurse from Campwood Lake. Her face is gaunt and desiccated. Her throat has a gash where the cult murdered her that summer. And she is writhing in darkness. For a shorthand, if any of you have played the first Alan Wake game where the enemies are like covered in shadow, it's very similar to that. And she rushes you.
Oh, swing. Easy. Thank you for that. I needed that. I think the base of the lamp, I assume this is one of those like old, like it's like an old like irony, like a heavy lamp because this is a goth person's house. Like this is like
A goth person's
cool.
house that lives above a funeral home.
Yeah, like
yes.
this is like a cool like metal like wrought iron looking. Like it's got some heft to it, I assume. And so like just like the disc base of this hefty ass lamp just straight to the dome.
Okay. Roll, I believe, kick some ass.
Excellent. Can I use mayhem?
What does Mayhem do?
When you grab a nearby large object and use it as an improvised weapon, first determine how much damage it will do. I think this is, well, somewhere between like fire extinguisher, fence post, furniture. I think that is the appropriate size for a lamp. There's also lamp post, but I think that means like street lamp post.
I agree that I think that means like street lamppost. So what does a fire extinguisher do for damage?
That category is 2 harm.
I think that sounds correct.
Cool. And there are side effects depending on how badly I roll, but the first side effect is damage. Do we kick an ass? Well, I would like to use that +1 because that was a 6. So I will use my one forward. That I have. Let me knock that down. On a 7 to 9, pick a side effect. Ooh. I don't want to hurt anybody, though. I want to... I want to make something about the situation worse.
Okay.
But I do 2 damage to her.
Okay. I think this lamp is long, right? So I think you like full on above your head.
Yeah.
Swing it.
Okay.
And you hit her in the neck and the head, and her head snaps to the side and hangs there. And for a second, she stops. And then she just... It's your fault. And the shadow disappears, and there's no one there.
Alice just sort of like peeks out of the open door around the corner. I assume there's nobody on the street.
No, there is nobody on the street, but the 3 closest streetlights on this side of the road are all out.
I go back inside and slam the door. Just sort of stand in front of it, against it, because the lock's busted. I think it's gone.
I think that's when you see Delilah running out, like almost dropping on the stairs as I'm trying to go, down to you as fast as possible, tripping and everything. What was it? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Did it hurt you?
I'm fine. It's gone.
It.
I-
What is it?
There was a nurse at before.
Rita, Cora, come here.
Cora,
there's
who was
that-
ready to do blood magic, is like,
And
Yeah.
I was so proud.
Speaking of, is there like blood or anything on like the lamppost?
Yeah.
There's not blood, no, but blood or anything. That's a wide gray
Mhm.
area.
I said what I said.
Hmm.
Is there goop?
Ichor?
Is there esoteric goop?
Well, now that Goop and Ichor have been brought up, there has to be Goop and Ichor. We can't promise Goop and Ichor and not deliver Goop and Ichor, can we? I'm gonna just keep saying Goop and Ichor.
Oh,
Yes, there is some sort of Ichor ectoplasm residue something.
Delilah,
Since-
what the hell? You left the circle and it just dissipated. What the literal hell?
You left?
Yes, I couldn't. You just ran.
You left Jay
No,
unprotected.
Jay was fine with. Okay. Look at Rita. Did you remember what she did to me? Do you think Jay's unprotected?
You're all down here.
Would have been way more protected
Well, now-
if
Oh, yeah,
you
that's a
kept
good
the
point.
circle.
I think
Can
Alice
I-
just throws the lamp at the door and runs past you all.
Can I examine the lamp? I would like to use something. Okay, so
Would you like to investigate a mystery?
yes, and I would like to make the case that even though I am not in my safe haven place to work, I brought my books. I did mention I brought a bunch of books in a bag. So can I hit the books? Can I use my lore library?
What exactly does using your lore library give you?
It gives me a take +1 forward to investigate the mystery.
Yeah, I think so.
Which does that just mean I add +1 to my investigate the mystery roll?
I believe so, yes. Because +1 ongoing would be a continued +1 to that roll.
All right, where's investigate a mystery? So I roll plus sharp. So that's 2d6 plus 2 because I am a sharp cookie. And then plus an extra 1 from my books. All right, it's a 7 on the die, 9, 10 total.
Oh, yeah.
On a
Okay.
10 plus hold. What does that even mean? On a 10 plus hold 2.
So one hold can be spent to ask me a question.
Oh.
So
Oh,
you have
excellent.
2 questions you can ask.
All right. First of all, what sort of creature is it? And second of all, what can hurt it?
Okay. The creature was undead.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing probably would be a zombie, simply because it was corporeal. It wasn't a skeleton. It wasn't wrapped in bandages or, like, taken care of in a fashion where you would think mummy. So probably zombie's the best way to describe it.
Makes sense.
And what can hurt it? Most things that can hurt a body. You just destroy enough of the undead body and it can't function. It is not the same as, like, pop culture zombie of shoot it in the brain.
Excellent. All right. So I think while Alice goes and runs upstairs, Cora is like hunched over this lamp and like probably rifling through some books and cross-referencing, and then pops up and goes, "So, whatever Alice fought, was a zombie or something. I mean, like zombie is probably the easiest. It was like a zombie, zombie-esque, zombie
Wait,
adjacent.
zombies are real?
So many things are real, Delilah, and you probably should know all of this before you fuck around with resurrecting people."
You don't know what's made up and what's real, but that's fucking cool.
Which is
If you
usually
do
why
your
you would research.
How do you think I know this is a zombie? And then I like hold up some books.
I go by
Anyway.
vibes.
Anyway, it's an undead entity. A vibe
Why
is
am I
not
here?
the way to... Oh boy!
What?
All right,
I should just, Cora, I think we should take a very long vacation out of state and make it permanently a vacation. Let Delilah handle these things because it's just fucking vibes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's vibes,
so-
and I just ask. I ask ghosts. That's kind of how I do research.
Yeah, but ghosts were people, and people don't have peer-reviewed indexes.
Yeah, but they can they can be in their past in their undead life. They can ask other ghosts, and they can tell me, or we can just spend time together.
We are going on the ghost gossip train. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's an undead zombie creature, and we don't have to worry about it needing special means of destruction. We just gotta beat the shit out of it, and then it'll stop working.
Did Alice see get a good look into like what they look like at the very least?
Well, let's go ask and check on Jay, because I think it's very disrespectful for us not to check on Jay. It just
Yeah,
leave you
it's
there.
I think it was
also
disrespectful to make Jay
promise.
unconscious.
It's also disrespectful to say that something that you summoned has freedom of choice, and you seem to want to control it a little bit.
In what way am I? Okay, what am I? How am I controlling?
We're gonna go check the vibes with Alice.
Judgment forever.
Alice, you go running up the stairs. You cross the threshold into the room where everyone had met you. And you're not in that room anymore. You're standing in a graveyard. It's full of people, most of whom you don't recognize. But somehow you know this is a funeral. Every so often you do see someone close to you. Under a tree off to the side, you see Delilah in her classic 80s goth glory. Near the middle of the crowd, you see Cora and Rita, arm in arm for comfort. Near the edge of the open grave, you see a teen girl crying. She's about 5'10", with long brown hair and bangs. She's wearing a dark cardigan. You don't recognize her, but you feel kinship in the way that you do with Jay. You approach the grave, and you realize nobody else is moving. Everybody's looking at you, except Delilah, who's looking away from you. You look into the grave, and you see Jay? No, that's not right. You see your sister. You see your sister, and you see Jay. They're like those photo images where the mirror reflection imposes over the figure. And as you look down at Jay in the coffin, you catch sight of your hands, and your fingers are covered in black, and your nails are sharp like claws, and your hands are covered in old, old blood. And then you're standing above Jay's unconscious body in Delilah's house. Your hands are not covered in blood.
She keeps staring at them like they are, though. She doesn't want to touch Jay. She doesn't want to hurt him or get this on him. She can see that her hands are clean, but it doesn't feel like it. Still feels like she's going to taint something getting too close. So she just hovers and watches and stands guard.
You're there alone with Jay for a few minutes as everyone has that discussion downstairs. And then I'm gonna assume, kind of in a rush after the way that conversation got cut off, they come upstairs to join you. You all see Alice standing there, staring at Jay, staring at her hands.
Get to unmute. Cora, Rita, you guys check on Jay, okay? And I'm gonna come up to Alice and you okay?
I don't know that that matters.
It matters to me.
She's gonna ignore that instead of saying something unkind. Are you all okay?
I think so, yeah. Hey, thank you for doing what you did. You kind of protected all of us.
I didn't kill her.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
In the grand scheme, yes, but you did make a decision to go in there and protect us. Or Jay, or whatever.
Is that okay?
You scared the shit out of me, but yes.
She might come back. I didn't kill her. Sort of talking to the wider group.
Who?
Oh, yeah, she's an undead zombie creature. She will come back until we completely, beat her to a pulp.
Did you recognize her?
Bonnie. I think that the name comes out of her mouth before she even like thinks it. It just sort of like automatically.
Bonnie
The
like
nurse.
name, or is it that she's just like bony and she's like, you know?
No, the nurse.
Ah,
I don't. She's from somewhere.
is that the name of the
She
nurse?
is dead.
Jay and we were supposed to help with cleaning up the nurse's office, and we found, well, not her, but it looked like there was a struggle, and that's kind of how it all kicked off for us. Seeing that, trying to find adults, realizing that there were no real adults, and that announcement that she's been missing for 24 hours, and then finding her on that altar about 24 hours later.
I guess she's found. Not
She was-
missing
I
anymore.
guess she's found.
She was dead. I remember her dead.
I also do too. Cool. Cool.
I mean,
this is
hey,
nice.
weird things happening. I have nothing to add. I just wanted to announce that. It's fine, right?
No, it's technically not.
Yeah, this is like very unfine. It hasn't been fine all evening.
Cora
Back to?
saw cloaked figures. I was at the store and people stopped and stared in a way that was not normal, with the music off. All
It's
of the
possible the
nightmares.
cloaked figures weren't real.
The nurse came back after 30 years.
That one, yeah, that one.
Well, that's unfortunate. Is there a chance it has nothing to do with what I did?
If it makes your delusions feel any easier for you, sure, you can think that, but no.
Maybe we could have stopped whatever we didn't stop last time. Maybe we just postponed it, and now we need to stop because we are, I don't know, chosen ones, whatever you want to call us. No. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen. I'm gonna open the drawer into the sink, and I'm gonna take a bottle of liquor, and shot glasses.
Good. But not for Alice because she is a
No,
child.
she's on. Yeah.
I've been 17 for 30 years. That has to count for something.
And then
How
also
long have you been 17?
You've been 17, and then also you just came back. You're like 2 hours old.
Hey now.
No, Alice is at least 12 hours old at this point.
Yes.
I'm 17,
Point
but
being,
I've seen
still
some
under
shit.
the age limit.
Here, Alice, you can be 17 hours old, okay?
Aww.
Make a wish. 17.
364 and a half days to go.
But I'm gonna pour it for 3 of us, and I'm gonna say, feel free.
Real quick, while that conversation was happening, is Jay okay?
Good question.
I didn't want to just ignore that, but it's like, we were checking on Jay.
Were we checking on Jay?
I just saw him dead, kind of, maybe.
Just making sure that Jay's okay, still breathing.
Visually,
visible-
does
no
he
visible
look the same
wounds?
as we left him?
There's not like a
Yeah.
creature in the corner laying in wait.
I sense any possessions trying to take place?
How are the
That
vibes?
type of thing.
It's like, he's
Are
just
the
gone.
vibes rancid? I think they are.
Those are a lot of questions with a varying level of answers. I agree. I think the vibes are probably pretty rancid right now. Jay is, as far as anyone can tell, still unharmed and breathing. Just a quick question for the group, though. Does anyone know what day it is?
Do I look like?
I mean,
Besides Alice, does anyone know what day it is?
I don't know what year it is. I don't know what decade it is.
Alice's unbirthday.
Alice could technically have a supernatural sense of what day it is, theoretically.
Theoretically, there's a calendar on the
I
wall.
think I probably date all of my journal entries, so I know what date.
I had business meetings, so I should know days and times.
I assume Cora wears like a watch. That
Yeah.
feels like basic prepper attire.
Like a Casio.
You know it.
Is the black Casio with the 9 buttons on it?
Did you know that Tori Quino used to wear one of those like in 2018 because it made beeps and it kept my brain on track?
And you're so real for that.
Mm-hmm.
Tori, I would like you to roll just a flat d6.
Which D6 doesn't hate me? How about this? No, that was the one I tried earlier. I'm just gonna start removing the ones that fail me. Alright. I rolled a 1.
Well, I think that still works based on what I'm about to tell you. 'Cause you probably won't like what I'm about to tell you.
Cool.
You start putting the pieces together with the undead nurse and Alice being back and the cloaked figures that may or may not have been real. It's 2 days until the 30th anniversary of that summer. Exactly. 2 days till that eclipse happened.
I think I'm gonna go and whisper that into Rita's ear because I don't want Delilah to get the idea that this isn't her fault.
When it's totally her fault. and whatever was whispering in your ear. Dual responsibility. But she's like, okay. Thank you. Okay. Do you happen to have any shot glasses that are like a double shot glass? Because I feel like this is going to be a lengthy evening.
I gotcha. I put away shot glasses and I put like normal glasses on the table.
Oh, that's fine. That's
What are
so
we
fine.
drinking straight? I don't like drinking things straight.
You can use your
I-
key.
I
Yeah.
guess. Do you have any juice?
Juice
Cass,
will
do
be
I roll for juice?
good. It's your house.
What's your juice modifier?
Would Delilah, a goth witch, have juice in her house? Only you can answer that.
Yes, because she's old and she needs to watch her health. One of the ghosts. She's also because she's also with Dad, so she's like, okay, I need to stop drinking soda because like this ghost told me that that's how they died. So she's now healthier. She takes her health advice from dead people.
That's
The
a great
vast
way to get
difference
healthy.
of how Rita and Delilah handle ghosts are so funny.
Sure, there can be
meanwhile-
juice.
Meanwhile, there's Cora who handles ghosts by being like, I'm watching you.
No.
I'm watching you. I have salt.
There's like
Happy that
totally unhealthy,
Sprinkled
I would say.
salt on Alice.
Could try.
I did bring salt.
I don't think Alice would stop you necessarily.
Just seasoning Alice.
Yeah, salt bay.
Hold your arm out. Let's see what happens.
Like a slug. Is she gonna dissolve like a slug?
For some reason, I imagine you doing that, and she's like drying out as like a jerky.
I figure it's more funny if simply nothing happens and
Yeah.
just salt bounces off of her arm. Like,
They're just seasoning her.
am I doing this right?
You're doing fine, dear.
Uh, ？
Okay. 。
Mm. 。 . 。
Okay. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
Cass, do I still have the book? I'm not gonna elaborate the book.
I mean, I don't think it would have been so important if that would have spent it. So, yes.
I'm gonna take a shot and I'm gonna take out the book.
Alice, you immediately recognize this book.
And my immediate thought is, what can I throw at it to push it off the table? Because I don't want to touch it. But I
Cat
also
behavior.
don't. I literally, I think literally like sees it, flinches, picks up a throw pillow, and just, I'm so sorry, guys, throws it across the table to knock the book off, like out of your hands or what have you.
Oh, what a good arm.
Just eye
Is it
contact.
what? If we need any answers, it's gonna be here.
You
What is this book?
kept it.
What is this book?
Kept it? Yeah, exactly. What is this book?
Cass, good question for you. How did I find? Because like I don't think we established how I got this book.
That's true, we didn't, because a lot of stuff was vague because of how memories of Wood Lake were not, great.
I assumed the way when I was thinking and that she just one day the book was in her house or whatever she just found it. Not right away after the lake, that it was like a couple of years later. Like Jumanji just finds a way back to
Oh no.
That's horrendous.
you.
Not Jumanji catching strays.
I mean, yeah, I think that works. I think you had started looking into witchcraft and hexes and stuff, and you stumbled on some real magic before you found this book.
And
And
I
I
don't
think
know that it's right because I'm like I don't think I've ever seen. Alice never showed anyone.
I don't think Alice ever showed anyone, but I think you knew it was important specifically for bringing Alice back.
Yes, but I didn't know that it's like her something that
The
she.
origins of it.
Yes.
I think that's fair, yeah.
Okay. Alice, what? This is how I brought you back.
That's how.
I mean, it took me a decade to like read and decipher and understand it, but yeah, and if there's anything that can help us with like real magic and real shit, I think it might be this.
You said that thing wasn't in control anymore.
The book? What do
We
you
can't we can't use that.
why?
People will get hurt. You will get hurt.
Okay, but maybe we'll if we don't okay, we don't need to use it specifically, but maybe we can find information in it.
You already did.
Fair. I can you tell me Can you please tell me, explain whatever? Do you know this book?
It was my book.
Book like a book from back from like what happened at the camp. Like maybe the book is what caused all this in the first place, and we've been fucking with it.
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
No, she goes based on vibes. You missed that conversation.
I'm just gonna pour myself another shot and drink it.
Alice, what all do you remember in regards to the ritual that happened back then? Like, what was the purpose of this book?
But I think we did it. Or part of it. I think it got what it wanted, some of it. That book is why. That book is how it found me.
Maybe this book is also how to end this? I don't think whatever started back then. It's still here, obviously. If we have zombies coming in and here and trying to eat us and all of that, like maybe.
Or maybe it wasn't here until you opened that book.
To be fair, I opened that book a decade ago.
Well, maybe it wasn't so much opening the book or
as
like using the book, you know. Sorry, flames?
Well, so I have this weapon called Red Right Hand. That is magic.
Flames
I think
on the
flames
side of
are
my
bad as
head.
hell. Right off the side of my head.
Flames on the side of my face.
That is sort of the vibe that we're at right now. That's sort of the energy that we've brought to the studio. Yeah, I think just like stalking around the side of the table towards where the book fell on the ground. Just like one hand at her side, just like slowly, like it smells like smoke.
Okay. Everybody, chill. First of all, let's set up some rules. First of all, we're not gonna do anything in this book anymore.
I thought you said you weren't telling me what to do.
Why are we setting? I don't know if you should be the one setting rules.
You have a point. God damn it! I can't even argue with you. Cora and Rita, you guys like figure out what to do. I don't know. I think maybe I'm the reason why things going wrong again. I'm just slumping in the chairs, like, God damn it.
Dear, no, we all make mistakes. I mean, this is a pretty big one, but I think.
Bullshit.
I think, it's best to move on and see what we can do going forward, which is not summon more horrors beyond our comprehension.
I'm not saying what you just said, but I'm just saying that maybe we can read the book, like, especially, Cora, if I would trust anyone to read this book and make fucking sense of it, because I tried for years, I don't know. It's you. No, just don't read it out loud. I've watched enough movies.
I don't really want to touch it, really. I mean,
I can flip the pages for you.
Rita, do you think even opening it is safe? Like, there's cursed ass books in this world.
Yeah, and that's one of them. It appeared to you Alice was tracked by an entity because of it. Rituals. Bringing back someone from not death exactly using this book. Delilah, man, the case against you is so bad.
I didn't know.
See, okay, but that is what helps your case. You didn't know. Unfortunately, because you do your magic based off of vibes, that also hinders your case a little bit, but neither here nor there.
Well, okay, so
Point
wait. Rob, what is the case that we're discussing right now?
that is primarily your fault that this is happening. There is a second thing that is at fault. The thing that you thought was Alice, most likely, essentially just tricking you into doing this. We don't know the fine details of them, so primarily the fault is on you because you use your magic based off of vibe instead of, I don't know, planning and thinking things through.
I mean, I do plan and I do talk through with others.
That are not ghosts.
Okay, you got me there.
Yes, I know. Point being,
It's not my fault. You were not in my life this whole time. None of you were.
whose fault is that?
I was here this whole time. You knew exactly where I was this whole time.
It kind of is hard to forget, even if it was that we did not have a lot of memories of this. I remember the feeling of it. You sided with Alice when she was guiding us into these horrors. Before she turned into a monster, she was already manipulating us, and you stuck with her even when it became obvious. Even if we couldn't remember, I felt that feeling of feeling betrayed because you kept siding with her. So sorry I didn't reach out. You also could have reached out too.
I did.
I keep a very lengthy book of things that of people who were reaching out. I don't remember this at all. Or maybe that was also the memory things fucking with us. I don't know. Fact is, we're here now.
I
So
have
let's-
a above the table question for you. When your husband passed away,
Mhm.
since Delilah works at the funeral home, was she in any way involved in like
I think you were. The case with Michael is very it's different. It's
Yeah.
weird. Because we with his assistance, we made it seem like it was a regular car accident.
Mhm.
So, body-wise, nothing seemed out of the regular. You may have heard that Rita had an injury that kind of seemed strange, of like a very odd scar on her chest. But outside of that, everything looked normal. But she wouldn't
also-
have been like, oh, Delilah works here, I don't want her working on this. But you wouldn't
Yeah, I
know.
was more like that she didn't know that that's what you were doing. Um, you know, the esoteric stuff. And she tried to reach out as like a normal person and it just because you were too busy working on your stuff.
I was trying to be happy after all
Yeah,
this trauma.
Yes.
Cora's panicking. We have to make sure that she's okay too.
I was trying to when your husband passed away and I was doing the whole thing, like figuring out the whole funeral, and I did that, and you just freaking ignored me.
Okay. That's fair. I could have reached out a bit more. I could have answered, especially because you took care of his body. For that, I thank you. I think the thing that's messing with me even more about this is just, I didn't make it strongly known back then that I had my own connection to these things, but it was something that happened. I reached out to my own connections with spirituality to help us, to make sure that we survived. The way that you handle this, the way that you've walked through life with this, is a bit of a smack in the face to how I operate. And yes, I could have reached out more. I could have answered. But you're so smart, Delilah, and having you do this, even though there was red flags all over the place, it's just so mind-boggling to me. You don't read books that just appear out of nowhere.
Didn't appear out of nowhere. I found it out of nowhere, but I understand your point.
Point being,
In the
So
moment,
now-
I did think that it was. I did think it was Alice who gave me the book, and I was really clinging to that hope. Okay.
okay. So now we have to figure out, how do we destroy this? Or at the very least ensure whatever's happening does not happen again.
I already touched and worked with the book, so I'm gonna be the only one who's gonna look through it and read it, and I'm gonna see if something like that, if there's any mention of that. But promise me that none of you are gonna touch it.
Oh, don't worry. we're
You
not
look
touching
over, Alice
I have
already
no
has it.
intention.
All right, wait,
Wait, but she-
what?
Does Alice have it in her red right hand?
As much as she wants to destroy it, part of her thinks there might be something truthful in some of what Delilah is saying, and that if Delilah has opened some sort of door, we might need this to close it. So she has it in her left hand, with the understanding that it has already got her once. What's it gonna do? Not kill her again? Maybe. I don't know. Like that. Wishful thinking, but.
That's the question, Cass. Is it gonna kill her again?
I did not die. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Or
I
get
simply
banished.
ceased to
Whatever
be.
the hell happened.
Being possessed by a cosmic being beyond comprehending and shunted to an extra dimensional space where you basically weren't alive, that's splitting hairs.
I'm not saying I was alive, but I don't think I was dead. That's all I'm.
You
You
were
can't kill me.
undone.
I simply
yeah,
wasn't.
undone is a good way
Yes.
to say it.
Yeah. All right. Alice, the moment you pick up that book, you remember everything from before until the final moment of that night at camp. You remember with the last of your humanity pushing your friends, your family out to spare them. You don't necessarily remember a lot of what happened after, but you remember all of that now.
Do I recognize everyone in front of me as who I would have known them as?
Yes. And then a phone rings. Delilah, the phone in your house is ringing.
I'm gonna go pick it up. What was it? Delilah's Funeral House, put in fine and funeral since 1982. I think that was the one that we.
Delilah, when is the last time you heard your mother's voice? 'Cause she's on the phone now.
I
And
would say
she tells you it's time to come home. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
How dare you?
Did this happen last season too?
Oh my
oh
god.
god, something.
That
Get in
feels
the
so
comments.
familiar.
Oh.
Listen, this is a legacy sequel. You just redo the first one again.
Incredible.
30 years
It's the
later.
same one, but
Different
different.
system,
Yeah,
same
it's the
plot.
same, it's the same one, but different. Listen, if Hollywood can do it, I can do it.
No
And you can do it
judgment.
better.
We're gonna keep beating this dead teen until it stops spitting out money.
Can't wait till we do like Brindlewood, like Briarwood Bay, when we're like in our 80s and doing this again.
Y'all are 80
Next
years
year,
old.
the
I'm 50.
retirement
You're still
home.
17. You come
I'm
back
still
again
17. God damn it. I'm never not 17.
No.
All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will be back next week at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's go around the table and talk about ourselves some more, tell everyone where they can find you and all of that fun stuff. And we'll start with Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture, including Threads because I was finally bullied to have Threads. On the docket for this week, I'm going to be over at the Batty Bards Twitch channel at 7 p.m. as we're raising money for the Girls Foundation that helps with more specifically like Black trans health and resources as we play Posts Likely to Succeed by our storyteller Howdy Darling. And then on Sunday I'm gonna be over on the Folk and Myth channel at 1 p.m. That game is at 7 p.m. EST. On Sunday, I'm going to be at the Folk and Mist People's channel at 1 p.m. as we celebrate Bleak Season and his birthday. I'm going to be playing an angel. Finally, he lets me be who I'm meant to be in life. As we're uncovering a conspiracy in regards to the apocalypse happening. So that's a delightful time. But yeah, happy Pride. Happy to be back. And happy to be usually right.
Happy to be right once again.
Once again.
And then we'll go to Tori.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tori. You can find me all over the internet as that nerd Tori. This is currently my only AP project right now, but hopefully I'll get back into applying to some more. I took some time off to like get married and shit, but now I'm back. And yeah, so you'll see me around on the internet. And if you're local to Massachusetts, which I don't know why anybody no, everyone should be local to Massachusetts. But if you are, my husband and I are putting on a play in Somerville, Massachusetts, with the Post Meridian Radio Players. We adapted and are directing our own version of the Maltese Falcon in next month.
And then Sia.
Hi everyone. You can find me almost anywhere as cinesia. I'm not as active right now with streaming. Currently, capitalism job. But yeah, if you want to see some fun gaming shenanigans or some TTRPG stuff, sometimes, hopefully soon, you can follow me on Twitch as cinesia and follow all of this amazing folks here.
And Kit.
That is me. First of all, I am so sorry. I'm Kit. You can find me most places on the internet at Kit Roll. Tonight I have been this little freak, but you can keep an eye on socials to see when and where I am little freaks other places. But if you're sick of seeing my face and want to hear my voice for some reason, I get it. It's fine. And you like magical girls and also sad gays that make you cry and also happy gays that might make you cry. You can check out Bloom and Blight. It's a little podcast that I do with like a cool group of folks, and we play magical girls, and the first series under that umbrella is called Requiem, and it's out in its entirety. It's about grief and being sad and saving the world and then being sad about it. It's also very gay. So you can check that out wherever you get your podcasts. But if you're not into that and you're like, that doesn't seem like enough cool action and robots, well, guess what? I got something else for you. Persephone is our current series, and we are mech racing magical girls. So that one is currently happening. Also, Bloom and Blight anywhere you get your podcasts. check it out. It's awesome. I have a good time playing the saddest girl imaginable.
As opposed to this sad girl.
As opposed to this girl, sad girl who is also sad, but in new and interesting ways. But yeah, it's about legacy and finding your place in the world, and also Greek gods and mechs. So there's that. But yeah, that's all I'm kind of doing at the moment. But yeah, keep an eye on socials, and I will post more things as I am legally allowed to announce them.
All right. I'm Cassiopeia. I've been the GM for this game. I am going by the name The Eclipse here because it ties into all the various themes both this year and last year. At the moment, you can find me here doing this game for the rest of Pride every Thursday, 2 episodes to go. In the future, you can hopefully find me back on Nerds with Dice for their Fields of the Dead Walking Dead campaign, where I brought a goddamn Common Rider character because I'm a nerd like that. And that's all I have. We will be rating, I believe, Don't Kill My Character tonight. And we hope to see you next week.